tiny, adorable little snapdragons. Apparently they grow very well in the sandy soil. So you can see there's just flowers scattered all over the place. I love it. There's a lot of poppies around here too, which is so cool. We're all packed up. The car is totally stuffed full of like the food that we didn't end up needing to use on the island, which is really awesome. And I'm curled up with my pillow, which is green of course, and my blanket, which is green of course. And Chips is driving us the 2.5 hours home while we listen to the NPR because we're cultured people, and it's actually really interesting. If you date a history major, then he really likes to stay on top of like what's going on in the world, and I really like talking about those things. Oh, there's some little gulls eating something. They're so cute. A laughing gull in its native environment, a gas station parking lot. He is chowing down to make sure nobody else is gonna come and steal his like half a cinnamon bun. You know, it's probably a lot more effective than trying to get fish. There's a Canadian near us. What was he bringing? Beavers? I want him to have brought beavers. You guys. We literally just walked in not a minute ago, put our stuff down, and Chips knows I'm still motion sick from the drive, so he offered to bring all of our heavy stuff back upstairs for me. I came over and I heard peeping. There's peeping in that nest. There's baby birds in there. I am 100% certain there's at least one baby bird in there. I am so excited. My heart's pounding so hard right now. Talk about a welcome home. I'm going to adjust, let them get used to us being back here, and then we're gonna check on those baby birds because there's some baby birds in there, all right. And there they are. So there's all my treasures that I have from the island, and I'm so excited. So there's all my Bald Head Island treasures tucked there. I'm wearing my little earrings. I should put my painted bunting socks on. I'm about to change into my PJs and relax and get to work on all sorts of things for the main channel. I am home. I actually recorded a video that I think I'm gonna put over on the main channel. Don't mind that, that's just me pulling a chair over to like relax for a second. But I actually made a video that I'm probably going to put on the main channel that covered like 5 things I really loved about Bald Head Island. And I did it like as soon as we got home because I didn't want to forget anything already. I have a very bad memory. Like I said, there's reasons for that. I just don't remember things very easily anymore. So I love to record things. And so as soon as we got here, I sat down and I started recording so that I would be able to remember all of the amazing things about being at Bald Head Island. And that was super awesome. But yeah, so we're home, you guys. As you heard earlier, there was some baby tweets. I don't know how many because our birds are a little freaked out because it's been a week without people other than people just popping by to like feed and water them really quickly and check on them. And they're not used to having like big human voices and sounds around. So Ossiai was very much like, why are you trying to reach into my cage? What are you doing? And I did reach in to try to like pull out some babies and show you guys the cute little newborn flesh nuggets that may have hatched. I hear them. I think there's at least 2. There could be more. I never got to see how many eggs in total she had because she was sitting too tight, and when I reached in she just splayed over. Persimmon just like splayed her wings over and she was like, you're not doing this. And so she didn't let me reach under her at all. She just kind of like burrowed harder. So I'm gonna just leave them alone. I know there's healthy babies in there. I'm very excited about that. They're an experienced couple. They've raised I think about a dozen babies already over the last few years. So they've had several clutches that have been successful. I think they had like 3 successful clutches, like 12 babies altogether, maybe more. They've had a lot of babies, most of them who are on this vlog channel actually. So it's really fun to bring back like Tweety Birdseed Diary episodes years later, look back on how fudge knuckly my old cameras used to be and how they've changed and grown and my flock has grown and what I'm able to provide for them has changed. But yeah, so my birds have babies. we will be seeing them. I'll probably put that on the main channel too, as well as birdseed diary updates here on the vlog channel, because that's a big deal. That's a big deal thing. Oops, sorry, I'm trying to adjust it so that my arm can rest. There we go. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm ready for PJs. I'm ready to take out my earrings. We just got back. I'm wearing my fancy cold shoulder dress because we just got back from family dinner, saying goodbye to some of Chips's siblings who are headed back off to their adventures off in the northern areas of Cincinnati and New York and whatnot. So it was really fun hanging out with him and his family and hanging out with people of our age group, because his siblings and their significant others, you know, around our age. And so that was really, really fun for the weekend. It was great to see his parents again and just have a nice dinner. They live in town, so we see them pretty regularly. But that was awesome. And I got a Warrior Cats done. Yes! Go Siri! The first day I get home, unpack. Like, Chips is very particular about, like, it's clean, and I'm like that too when we leave. So we came home to a clean house, but we had to unpack all of the food we didn't eat on the island and put it away, and then just do laundry and like shower, because we still, like, it's all desalinated water on the island. So like your hands and everything else about you always smells slightly like fish because it's salt water. So it was really nice not to smell like fish. So that's that. And I can't believe that just this morning I was standing like next to a beach. That's really amazing to me that things have changed and we're back home and our house feels huge. We just have like a 900-foot apartment and it feels gigantic and like so much space because we have these huge tall ceilings. Look at those. They're so cool. But speaking of apartments, the plan for this week is I'm going to be home for 2 days. I'm going to be home all Wednesday, all Thursday. I'm missing my lake. I'm going to take you guys on some awesome walks around my lake with me. And then we are going to be heading on a plane to Michigan. And I've never been to Michigan. So this will be my first time to Michigan, my very first time to Ann Arbor. We're going to fly into Detroit and then we're going to drive into Ann Arbor. And then we're going to stay at a nice hotel that Chips found that I think is close to the Natural Science Center, which is really good for me because I love seeing the Natural Science Centers. And we're going to see, for the very first time, my home for like the next 8 years. And not the specific house, not the specific apartment, but the town I'm going to live in for the next 8 years. That's what we're going to go see. And it's really amazing to think about that. I've not lived in one place for longer than a year, maybe even just half a year, for like the past 5 or 6 years. So the idea that I'm going to know that this is my town year after year after year after year is really special to me, especially because it'll be my town, but we will be traveling to like Japan, Taiwan, China. We'll be going to, I think, Beijing specifically quite a bit, Hongshu maybe. We're going to be traveling a lot in order to go where Chips needs to go for whole months. Like, we're going to be living 2, 3, maybe 4 or 6 or longer months in another country, which is why I really want to get used to vlogging and get higher quality vlogs and a better camera and used to doing overlays and cool things, because I want to capture those memories just like I captured the Bald Head Island memories in the future. So if you guys stick around for another year, things are going to get really, really interesting. And if you stick around just for the end of this week, you're going to see me travel to Michigan and hopefully have a really good time. We're going to try out some of the vegan restaurants there. There's a lot of them, which I'm really grateful for. We're going to hopefully do a little bit of house hunting and apartment hunting and see how that goes. And it should be really fun. So I'm hoping it won't be too stressful. I'm hoping it will be really fun. I hope you guys will be interested in coming with us on the adventure. I don't know if we'll be able to find any giant yellow rat snakes just slithering along the path like we did in Bald Head Island, but it's going to be an adventure. And then when we get home, I'm always finding amazing stuff in my own backyard, like a beaver. I still can't believe I found a beaver in the pond that I've lived next to for almost a year. And that's actually one of the really cool things about the trip, is I've realized you really don't have to go to an island to really experience adventure. And that's one of the things that hit me the most when I came home, is I realized my sense of adventure happens every day. And I know it sounds cheesy, but it does. It happens every day with the stories that we tell. I really do get almost, not the same, but really great sense of adventure from my own home with all the games we play and the stories we tell and the worlds we build and the way we pull in an international community and create a new world because of it. And it's so cool. It's so amazing. And I realize that that sense of adventure I have in real life is what makes my main channel as powerful as it is, with great storytelling. Well, like, I'm not trying to say I'm like, oh, look at me, I'm a great storyteller. I mean, for me, it hits all of those like great storytelling urges I have to create. Oh, and then the North Carolina Zoo apparently has some new walkways and some new exhibits and a new safari tour, so we're gonna have to do that this summer too. So there's gonna be those kinds of adventures, but what I was trying to say before I'm exhausted and got distracted because I just remembered they had like a safari adventure and apparently there's a new walkway over the lemurs, so cool, is that we adventure at home every day too. I mean, in my own backyard, with the garden, with the birds growing, with the relationship that Chips and I are cultivating and working on, with the projects I have that I'm going to be tackling more concisely and sharing with you guys, with the goals that I have for personal growth and development that I am willing and eager to share with you guys openly to hopefully encourage some of you as well, and just with the stories we tell. And speaking of the stories we tell, I finished that Warriors. It's uploading, it's processing right now. I'm so glad because I'm going to stop having hundreds of children yell at me about where's Warrior Cats, even though I've posted multiple vlogs everywhere explaining I'm on vacation. So I'm glad that's going to be caught up for a day. I don't know if it's going to be caught up until we get home next week, but it's going to be pretty cool. But yeah, we're home. We're home, we're settled in. There's some Siri babbling of excitement because I'm home and it feels like I can just stretch my arms out in all directions. I had delicious Thai food tonight with Chips and his family. I'm happy to be home. I have peeping birds. My garden is still alive and I'll have to show you guys that. And I'm home for 2 days. I'm going to try to continue the adventure by telling as many stories as I can for the main channel and then getting ready for another actual adventure going to Michigan for the first time. And check this out. Snail mail! So I need to like open up the snail mail and do all of that and just share so much with you guys. And I'm so happy for it. So that's the plan for the next couple days, you guys, is that we will be going to Michigan on, Friday morning is when we're leaving, and then we'll be coming back Monday. I'll probably be exhausted until like late Tuesday or Wednesday, but then we're settling back in, and the beautiful greenery, my staghorn fern, all of the awesomeness all around us will be part of our life once again. All right, but I'm gonna do enough of this like really not so great, not the highest quality night vlogging, and let you guys go and just let you know we're home safely. There's definitely babies in the bird nest. I have snail mail to open. And we've still got so much to do. So even though the adventure to Bald Head Island is over, the general adventure and life continues. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye guys.